Welcome back to Denizens of the Omniverse. Today we're going to be diving into a brand new Marvel special presentation, and of course it is for Punisher One Last Kill. I've been looking forward to this. I saw the trailer. I didn't react to it or anything like that. I watched my own time, but like I did watch the first trailer for this. That's been it, and it looks like a brutal action-packed romp. And from everything that I've heard them, like the way they've talked about this, way Jon Bernthal's talked about this, the people kind of behind this have talked about this, it sounds like it's going to be a wild freaking ride, man. And I have been looking forward to this. Jon Bernthal's Punisher is absolutely one of my favorite iterations of this character, one of my favorite iterations of any character that they've managed to pull together, especially in live action. And I'm excited to see what they do with this, especially to see how this bridges the gap between, if at all, like where we last saw him in Born Again to where we are going to see him in Brand New Day, which is going to be an interesting transition for sure, to say the least. But with that all said, let's get ready to hop in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, without all the edits we gotta do or censoring we gotta do to get this stuff up on YouTube, check it out over on Patreon. It'll be up there as soon as I'm done recording it. It's just a great way to support the channel and help us do things we do over here. But at the end of the day, really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. And that all said and out of the way, let's get ready to hop into Punisher One Last Kill. Here we go.
The following is intended only for mature audiences.
Ah! That's a first. Oh, okay. Gosh, that distortion. Ugh. Gave me a jump there. Dude, I love their focus on his footsteps, like adding this weight to every one of his movements. He's like, almost like he's this ticking time bomb waiting to go off.
This way, Camel.
Oh.
You gonna eat today, Camel? Oh, yes, you are. Ding dong!
Oh, whoa.
Put my door down!
It's okay. They were just playing, right?
Oh my God, what the fuck?
I said, don't challenges involved with this profession.
Oh, I can't wait for whatever comes for them, man. That was
Sacrificing personal comfort. Dedicating myself to the completion of the...
shake it off. God, fuck.
Nothing left to do.
To quit. To surrender.
To quit, huh? To surrender? To give up? To fail? Then quit!
Oh my God.
Better than me.
You thought you were the best of us! You can't hear him? You can't even break! Quit!
Oh my God, this is crazy. What a start. I'm still fucking stuck on what they fucking did to that dog, man. I can't shake that.
Spinning from the deaths of the notorious Nucci crime family, some tension filled the streets of Little Sicily, has left the neighborhood vulnerable.
Filthy! Filthy! Filthy!
What the fuck?
As the main culprit behind these murders, after it was alleged that the Nuccis were one of the last whose whereabouts remain unknown.
Interesting. People were talking about how the fear of the family is what kind of kept things in check around here, and that's when all of this, people feel confident out running and rummaging around.
Enough. Outside. Yeah, now don't worry about it. It's on me. Sorry about the whole commotion. Have a good one.
God, what is he on? What the hell? It's absolutely removing this family has turned this place into Gotham freaking City out here, man. What the hell? Wait. Oh, okay. The chaos out here is blended together with his own. God, him just ignoring it and just keeping on, staying out of it. That's the second time that's the same car that pulled up outside the sandwich shop, wasn't it? Or whatever the fuck that shop was.
You hear, baby girl? You're so far away from me. Told you I'd never quit. I told you I'd never give up on you. I'm fucking tired.
Is it because now that he's finally crossed every name off? Now he's just like, oh.
Sorry, baby.
Doesn't know what left to do anymore.
Hey.
God, this is so fucking heavy, man.
Hey. Hey, I'm No! You think God's gonna forgive us for the things we've done, Frank? I know you ain't got a fucking chance. What? Can't smile? Shit was funny. All done. Nothing left to do.
Just fucking haunted by everybody's lost. What happened between the Punisher and now for Curtis, though? I don't remember anything happening to him in the show. Oh. Well, I guess it doesn't necessarily mean much. He could be carrying him around whether something happened to him or not in real life.
Frank Castle. Sorry if I startled you. Old woman. Knows your name, where you live. I need your help, Frank. My entire family, Frank. Same as you. It was Benny, my husband. He was first. My oldest. He was next. He was a great policeman.
Oh. Did he miss one? Yeah. What do you want? What are you here for? Revenge? The cycle continuing?
And then there was Eddie. He lit up every room that he ever walked into.
Yeah, dude.
And then there was my prince, my beautiful Carlo. He was a thinker. His mind was his weapon. 6:47, time that will be seared into my heart forever.
Oh, did he think he killed her too, or was she not even involved in the moment?
Took everything I had. In his last moments, make sure that I was okay, that I wasn't afraid. I love you, Ma.
Oh my God.
A small bounty on your head was all it took. 6:47 p.m. This location will be shared.
Oh, God.
You didn't finish anything, Frank. I'm the one who's doing the punishing now.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna watch you die, Frank.
Oh, fun. Fucking fun. That's not good, though, for any of the people here. That's the... Oh, God. And seeing the chaos that's always already been in this neighborhood with the lack of this family, giving them all one person to fixate all that energy on is going to be interesting. It'll be
scared, Frank?
Oh, yeah, okay. That answers one of my questions, or confirms one of my questions, because I doubt she's actually here.
Come home from deployment, out the door the next day, huh?
Is in his head hit too, or...
You chose it over them.
This bullshit right there.
Frank, that was never equal. Father, daddy, husband, that was a costume.
Yeah.
Failed them.
Help me, brother.
Where are you?
Okay, there we go. So just because they're in his head and attacking him right now doesn't mean they're gone.
I shall never quit.
They're just somebody he carries around. Only Karen would have said that.
Are you with me?
Yeah, Frank.
Or...
Yeah, I'm here.
Or she is. Okay.
I'm always here.
Oh.
There's still more for you to do.
Okay, never mind. She's not.
What time is it?
Yeah, dude. What a tease. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. It's John Wick trying to get out of New York when everybody's after his ass. This is what this reminds me of. Oh my God. Oh God, they're tearing up. Oh, they just know he's in the building, but not where. Oh God. This... They're doing a great job at setting up all of these people to be completely uncareable for. Like the people doing these deeds and whatnot, from the dog to shit like this, just the constant like rabble of it all. Oh. Oh. He's like, whoa! Fuck. Oh. Oh, you done fucked up. Jesus. Oh, was that dude just strolling around with a lit pipe bomb? What was the plan there, bud? God, the ringing. Oh my God, they're just all over the place, causing chaos, looking for him, and just killing random people along the way. Hey! He's coming! The sound of your death. Jesus. Nice shot. During the chaos, I feel like it'd be very hard to discern who's running from somebody or running towards somebody, you know? Obviously, you catch them in the middle of something that's like doing something awful. That's a dead giveaway. But like in the interim, like that, for instance. God, the precision, the efficiency. Obviously, they're running around carrying an AK. That's or well, anything I guess is a pretty easy tell. Jesus Christ, man. That was smart. That was nifty. Staying in time with the ammo as well, forcing a scavenger hunt along the way to keep going. God, they're really turning this fucking apartment building into a war zone, which is perfect for him. It's like the one thing that calms his mind in a weird way. See, like that, he just installed that magazine and it wasn't even full. Already spent again. I love that attention to detail. Jeez, he only had one burst. Oh, I love that. That's realistic, man. God. I'm gonna need a kill count for this. Like, what's the body count? Nice. Gonna be by the end of it all. I love it. Why did you just why would you do that? Oh God. What was the plan throwing your buddy over the ledge like that? Go get him. Don't let him get away. And just fucking chucking him to his death. Did you see him? Fuck. Just mouthing it silently. Oh no. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna tunnel vision or is he going to... Oh. Oh, it's his kids are calling him to the people around him that need help instead of his target. That's great. Because he could end her right now, but what's he going to do? Maybe this is what's going to be getting him to fixate on the people that didn't necessarily slight him. Takes his punishing outside of the people that wronged him. I mean, he's down to the last survivor of it all. To find that purpose of to keep moving forward even after the fact. When his mission's done. I love how like they know just immediately too to that, you know, he's here to help. You know, oh, my God. Jesus. This is so fucking brutal. I love it. I specifically, though, need to know when we take out the dog killer. Whoa! What the? To be honest, I don't even remember what that dude looked like. It ain't no pencil, but it's a pen, and he's doing some work. God! Holy shit. Jesus. I was like, oh yeah, I got stabbed. When did that happen? I know when that happened. That was me talking as Frank. Leave it in. Or not. Aww.
Charlie?
There's other kids out there that need you, man, in your own fucked up way.
Charlie! Come here!
There's other families you can protect.
Wait.
Oh.
This is for you.
No.
Thank you.
Met somebody today, reminded me of you. I think maybe you were with me today. Maybe you were with me.
Did somebody move the key? That wasn't where he left it, was it? Oh, maybe it was. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I'm gonna keep going, huh? One batch, two batch, penny and dime. I love you, baby girl, till the end of time.
What time does the train come in?
8:27. One pecan, the other one is peach.
Okay.
Already in the...
Oh, yes.
Yo, devil dog, that covers mine.
Half the hat, man.
That's not the only thing he took from me.
Yes. Throw him in front of a truck. Oh, let's go. Oh, damn, that flew by. Oh, is there anything at the end or throughout the credits at all? It doesn't look like it. I'm gonna let it play out just in case. Oh, you're not alone if you or someone you know is struggling with mental health challenges or thoughts of suicide. Text or call 988. Aw, I love anytime something that challenges like or has challenging or difficult subject matter like that in there that depicts a lot of those things. A lot of them will, not all of them do, but a lot of them will add a little drop like this, especially in this case. Because Frank was about to give up. He was about to like, okay, the mission's over. I've done everything I set out to do. So what he thought at the time, which is like what I liked what this was kind of about. Like it was like there's just one last kill, right? One last thing he's got to do. And it's not even about that kill in this, that kill is out there, he's chasing it at this point, but he's not going straight after it. Because I think what this was, it was like when he thought he was done, when he thought he had killed the last of the people that were tied or linked to the death of his family, there was that the absence that came after that. Now because the mission silenced, I think, a lot of those voices that we were seeing here. There's people that were haunting him from throughout his life, his platoon, Curtis, Karen, even. God, that little saucy when she got up on him and the almost kiss. God, I'm sure that's going to drive a couple people pretty wild. But yeah, I liked what they did with this because once he thought he was done, there was the torment of the absence of the mission. That was what's been driving him the entire time. At least silencing the void, the pain, not completely, obviously, but because that's the whole kind of the point. But it was a distraction from their absence. It gave him something to do to fixate all of that pain and energy towards. And then when that focus was gone, when that mission was gone, when he thought he had no one left to go after, he couldn't cope. There was nothing to distract him from all of the noise anymore, the chaos he's carrying around. And that's when he started to spiral, and he went to go see them one last time. You know, did it bring them back? Did taking them all out of the picture bring his family back? No. If anything, not having that mission made him feel a little more disconnected from them. And he was about to go join them, so to speak, in his own way, as we saw there at the graveyard. But then he was visited by his daughter. Kind of gave him a little bit of a nudge to maybe not right now, which turned out to be in one way to his benefit, because there is one more Nucci out there, one he somehow forgot about. I don't know if she was like in that chair as a result of just previous actions, or maybe, you know, he did put her in that chair, because she was in that car right as he was dragging out the young kid out of there, and before he broke his fucking head. So he was there, she was right there. So I don't know if maybe we just didn't see what he did to her, and she just happened to survive it, maybe. Because I would hazard a guess. I mean, it's not like he did like a scorched earth, killed them all. He killed all of the adults, because there was the kid inside the restaurant that I assume he didn't kill. Which means there's still like one out there that could come back for him one day, but that kid was still a kid at the time. So if that's something they choose to do later in their life, that's not really his problem right now. They wouldn't have been around to be involved with what happened to his family, so I don't think he's concerned himself with that. So he's not that far gone. But she survived, and it came down to this too, because she followed him to where he's been holed up, where he's been like wasting away. And it was like, I just put out a bounty. It'll go out at the time alongside your location where you are at the moment of death for my son that you took out of the equation here, that you killed. You know, this is her revenge for him. And, you know, it came down to self-preservation. But the thing that really, because he could have just let it come for him. So now there's literally this tug of war, and it wasn't even that big of a tug of war between, you know, oh, there's one more out there, but he doesn't necessarily have to go straight for it, you know, because it was the cries of the neighbors, it was the cries of the mother, the kid, that took him into action. Like these other families out there that are being tormented in the wake of all of this chaos, and that caused him to snap out of it and go into action. And along the way, he literally asked, after he fought his way through that apartment complex, you know, helping people where he could along the way, he took out everybody. And then it came to a crossroads. And this is what I think the main thing about this is. I'm still kind of like pondering over the title, because it wasn't the one last kill, because there is no one last kill other than, unless it's her. That, which is what I think, is that she's the last kill, but he's also not going straight after her, because once he had that fork in the road, it was his mission or helping people. And this was the thing that he was trying to figure out. What is his purpose? You know, he could go chase her down, could end this, and he'd be right back at the same spot again, where we just found him at the start of this. But he let her go, so he can go help the shop owner and his family and whatnot. The other families, the guy who lost his dog at the start of this. That's probably the most fucked up, not even probably, that is the most fucked up thing I think we've seen in a Marvel project. God. They really did. We're like, you know what? We're gonna be like John Wick. Let's up the ante on that front in one way or another. You know, from the pen to the pencil, or the pencil to the pen. That whole thing with the big dude and him just murdering him with that big pen, and then the dog situation. Well, not his dog and not an inciting incident. It's just fucked up, man. Easy gateway to just wanting another human being to get checked out, man, because that was evil. Not just only what he did to the guy who was just minding his own business, sitting down, trying to rest, got cold clocked by this fucker, and then grabbed his dog and chucked him into the street. Oh my God. Yeah. What he got was way too kind at the end of this. Way too kind. Yeah. But again, coming back to the whole choice, this is like finding a purpose outside of purely just his mission. And I can't remember, obviously there's been some times where he's had to focus on something else that's been immediately in front of him, like in Punisher season 2, most notably, that comes to mind in this iteration. And because otherwise it has, from what I can recall, mostly all been in some way, shape, or form tied to his personal vengeance, and not so much about it broadening outside those bounds unless something happens to happen while he's around or nearby. And I think this is what's going to set the stage for what we see in Spider-Man, with him being an active Punisher, and not just for him, but for other people. I think that's the transition that we're seeing here, especially with him donning the uniform at the end, you know, putting it back on, the skull, the armor, and cleaning up as well, and just going out on the streets as he is. So I think that's what that was meant to entail. This is about getting him. This is like one last hurrah, one last victory, one last loop around the bend. As I think, as some people thought that was kind of the implication, was like him circling the drain and then just don't go, oh no, one last adventure, one more time. And I think while that is kind of true in a way, it's not an adventure that's going to come to an end. You know, it's him getting back on the train and finding a purpose outside of his drive for his own personal revenge. And I think I've seen, like, you know, like I said, like it's been a minute since I've seen Punisher season 1 and 2. Obviously his little stint in Daredevil, both the original show and in Born Again. I mean, he hasn't really taken a step back. I mean, even in that, he was tracking down these people, the Nucci's. His whole murder board was about taking them all out. Like, he was still full force into what he's been into this entire time. And yeah, so like it's one of those things that, like I said, outside of like the kid in season 2, or a couple of like outlier moments up until now, I can't think of this iteration just kind of being like a Punisher for the world, you know. And I think that this is what this was teeing up, was to get him give him that mission that is bigger than himself, especially the way they utilize his kids, you know, his kids, you know, keeping him on the field, his kids, you know, calling him to help other families, is like, because that was what he heard. He heard his children calling out to him when that other family was being berated, you know, when he could have gone after the one last person tied to his family's death, or he could go protect people. And he chose to follow their voices. It was just a great machination. The action was well shot, brutal as fuck. The music, both the score and the needle drops, were awesome. The editing was fantastic. Bernthal, again, he's just a phenomenal actor. I think that is an understatement. You know, especially between like all of his various projects, you know, God, man, the Bear special episode, the prequel episode that just dropped like last week, killer performance. Then again, that's just commonplace for Bernthal at this point. He is a fucking amazing actor. And sure, you can kind of meme like I did on his frank guttural primalistic growl that he does all the time, his roar, his scream, whatever you want to call it, and some of his Frankisms, but my God, does it send a shiver down my spine every time either way. He's just so great in this role, and you feel that pain, you feel that torment, you feel everything he's carrying around so so in like everything in his being, from his face to his body language and how much he channels and hones that. It's so well done. And again, we saw Curtis pop up in the trailer, and a lot of people are like, oh, does it mean he died between seasons 2 and now or something like that? Is he a ghost? I think the Karen thing is indicative of at least that, obviously, because she's still around, is that he's just haunted by the people that have always kind of been a voice in him. The people he's lost, the people that are here, the people maybe he pushed away, or just anybody that's ever been like a voice of reason or motivation in his life. And of course, Curtis would have been one of those people. As far as I know, like, we don't know of any opportunity in which he died or anything of the sort happened. So I don't remember. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but it at least necessarily that him appearing as one of these mental specters does not necessarily confirm his fate, is what the point I'm trying to get around to. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited to see where Frank goes from here. This was a fantastic, poignant, very precise, little efficient short for sure. He's still got that kill out there that he can chase, but he'll get around to it when he gets around to it. At this point, I think the point is it's not to be his sole purpose anymore. But yeah, I think the next time we're going to see him is in Brand New Day. After that, no idea. But I think that's all I got for this one, man. What did you guys think? How did you feel about this entire thing? The way they navigated all this, your interpretation of the events? Let me know. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Or if you want to see the full reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. You can also watch it on all the edits and all the censoring I'm sure I'm going to have to do with all this. Speaking of before we go, I want to shout out Lila Chen Sun, Kiana Chanel, McGreg, Angela Burr, Calvin Brinley, CP Bassett, Theodore Wolf, Eric Coyote, Ty Lund, and Denise Mauricio. Thank you guys so much for becoming saviors to the channel, helping sponsor and support the rescues that we take care of here at the office. You guys have been a tremendous help with all of that. Thank you guys so much. And as always, I want to shout out our channel editors. You and the patrons allow us to do so much of what we do over here to keep up with all the endless waves of content, copyright claims, getting help with the editing, all that jazz. You keep us bringing this stuff to you guys here on YouTube as much as we can, because without y'all, we wouldn't be here. So thank you guys as well. But that's just video. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.